Good morning, guys. Hi from Luang Prabang. So, this is our day 7 in Lao series, and we are exploring the UNESCO World Heritage Town of Luang Prabang. We have a lot of attractions to cover today, but before we head out, let's have something to eat. So, we are staying in the city center itself, and most of the attractions are near to that. You can cover most of them by walking, or you can even rent a scooty or a bicycle. Some attractions are little far, which you can cover by renting a cab or taking a tour package from any tuk-tuk service. So we are planning that tomorrow. But for today, all the nearby attractions we'll be covering. And our first stop for the day is Fusi Hill. It is an iconic viewpoint right in the middle of the city, and you can see it from almost everywhere in Luang Prabang. But climbing up here is a whole another experience.
So there are two ways to visit the Fusi Hill. One is from the Royal Palace side and other is from the river side. So we came from the river side and about to explore the rest of the compound.
Once you climb up, there are two areas. One was the Buddha Stupa, and the other side it is the imprint of Buddha's footprint, and it's there right behind me. So we just saw it's like a huge imprint, and you can clearly see the footprint there. There are proper stairs to climb up the Fusi Hill, but the stairs can get a little steep. Also, if it is sunny, it can get more tiring. But the key is to take some time, enjoy the views, and then slowly climb up. From up here, you can see the entire Luang Prabang town, and from this side, you can actually see the two rivers meeting. On one side, you see the muddy water, and the other side, it is a clear water. So you can clearly see the difference from here. Though this spot is famous for its sunset views, that's the point where you can witness the sunset. But in the evening, it can get a bit crowded. So if you want a quieter environment, you can plan to visit in the morning. There is a stunning temple next to the palace, which is Ho Phra Bang. It was built to house the Phra Bang, a sacred golden Buddha statue. That's actually where the city gets its name from.
So this place is right opposite the Fusi Hill and it is impossible to miss when you are exploring the streets.
When you are here, you can see the Laotian history, you can visit the palace, you can also explore the temple. Then there is a sacred fish pond where you can feed the fishes. There is also a souvenir shop and some basic eateries. And there is even a theater where you can book an evening performance of the traditional dance. I think the timing are 6:30 to 7:30, and the timings can change from season to season. So whenever you are planning to come, you can check that in advance and book the tickets during the day. Every corner of Laos is so beautiful. On one side, you'll be walking through the most aesthetic and prettiest cafe, while on the other side, if you turn, you'll see the most intricate and gorgeous temples. Especially Luang Prabang. Out of all the three cities, I feel Luang Prabang is more like a slow paced city where you can take your time, enjoy everything, just walk through the city. It's 1 p.m. and we have covered quite a few places, and we still have a few more that we want to cover for today. And we are just walking to our next destination. You can easily cover Luang Prabang by either walking or taking a bike on rent or even a cycle. You can easily get a cycle on rent for 50,000 kip, and you need to give 100,000 kip for deposit that you can get back once you return the cycle. And for this, you don't need to give any document or your passport to the vendor. And if you are pretty comfortable driving a cycle on these roads, I think you're going to enjoy it. So we just visited the UXO Lao Center. This is about 10 minutes of walk from the Royal Palace. And in this place, you can know more about the unexploded bombs that are still present and buried under the lands of Laos and how they impact the life of people. They have a very short documentary that you can see inside, where they share the stories of people and how the bombs have actually impacted them, and how they are helping those impacted people and even educating the kids about the consequences of these unexploded bombs. This is a really small center but very informative. So if you are in Luang Prabang, you should try and visit this. It will hardly take 10 minutes of yours. There is no entry ticket for this place, and if you want, you can leave a donation. Now we are headed to the next location, which is a very beautiful temple, and it is about 5 minutes walk from the UXO Lao Center.
Just look at this beautiful temple. Such a pretty one. So not all the temples here in Laos are touristy. So you'll find some peaceful temples over here, like the one which we just visited. So although they will not stop you from visiting, and you can quietly take pictures, videos, they will not say anything on that. But be very mindful that you don't make any loud noises which disturb them. So again, after relaxing a bit, we have hit the road. We will be just exploring the Luang Prabang streets alongside the Mekong River and see where the evening gets us.
On our way to Mekong River, we saw a very beautiful temple. It's called Wat Sen Temple, and it was so massive and beautifully made, and it had that aesthetic vibe that all the Laos traditional architecture has. Also, we were lucky enough to witness some monks praying and some ceremonies going on. Maybe they were about to close, and before that they do some processing. We were lucky enough to see that. We did not record everything, but it was beautiful. That's it from this video. We had a lot of fun exploring Luang Prabang, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, let us know in the comment section. The day is over, but the best part for Luang Prabang is still remaining. and we are going to cover that tomorrow. So stay tuned for the next video. It is going to be about the best place in Luang Prabang. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, happy wandering!